So today we're going to be starting a brand new project. I have a client who had these two walnut slabs and he wanted me to create a coffee table for him. And he wanted to keep the live edge, so we're taking both of these slabs, making a straighter cut than what was already there so that we can connect these two. I just bought this brand new track saw. I've been wanting one of these. I've been using my table saw for these long cuts, and this track saw just works out a lot better. And it's a great addition to the team. The next step is we are going to make some marks so that we know exactly where we're going to be putting our bead locks. For those of you that haven't watched my previous video, or one of my previous videos where I talk about this bead lock system, it basically works like a domino, but it's a little bit less expensive, a little bit more work, but it works out great. The bead lock jig creates a mortise, and then the bead locks themselves are the tenon. Like I said, it takes a little bit more work because you got to clean up quite a bit, but once you get everything in place, it works really well. We're able to use some glue, fill in all the holes, clean everything up, and like I said, works just like a domino, and you're able to just tap everything in and make sure you have good glue up. Provides a little bit of strength, but it's really meant to be a little bit of strength, but a lot of alignment, and just like a domino. Then I brought out the big guns. I had my wife come out and help me with this part of the project, which is to make sure we have a good clamping. This thing is really, really heavy, and I needed her help. We used a bunch of clamps, and then I also used these straps to pull everything together, and that worked out really well. In the end, we were able to pull everything apart, and the seam came out really nice. That track saw makes a big difference. Once we finished all of this, I think the biggest thing that we found right off the bat was that this slab, now that it's put together, has a little bit of cupping. One side's cupped, the other side is a little bit off, but you're going to get that when you do this type of work, especially with raw pieces of wood, but that's a problem for another day. Stay tuned for part 2.